Do you want to start your morning off like a 7-star Michelin chef? Well, today we're going to show you a quick, easy recipe with scrambled eggs. The Gordon Ramsay scrambled eggs. So, very simple. We're going to start off, you just need eggs and a few other things. So first, we're going to crack 3 eggs into your saucepan, I should say. And for that reason, why we use a saucepan over anything else is because we're gonna just mix it with butter, and we're just gonna get a nice texture going. So what we're gonna do is, for every egg, you're gonna do a tablespoon of butter. So what you're gonna do, 1, 2, 3. Those 3 eggs in there, there's butter in there. And what you're gonna do, have a rubber spatula. No whisk or anything like that, because we're mixing the eggs. We don't want to whisk the eggs or beat them up or anything. We just want to constantly whisk these eggs. So for this, we're going to do, should take about 3 minutes. Unfortunately, I have an electric stove. Normally on a gas stove, it would definitely take 3 minutes. For the reason for that, I think the direct heat just cooks it better, more evenly. So what we're going to do here is just mix it, 30-30 roll is what Gordon Ramsay calls it. So 30 seconds on heat, 30 seconds off of heat. You're just going to keep mixing. It's quite a workout, I would say, for your arm, honestly, but it's definitely worth the effort. So very simple ingredients and all that. Like I said, you just need eggs, salt, pepper, and we're not going to season now, we're going to season at the end. And if we were to season early, it would take away the flavors from the eggs. 30 seconds up, we're going to take that now off the heat. It would take away the flavor from the eggs, and we want the real flavor of the eggs. That's what we're looking for. Creme fraiche, which is similar to sour cream or cream cheese. That's a little pricey, around about $7. I was never able to find that at like ShopRite or anything. I find that more as local stores, markets I should say. Like Dearborn, Trader Joe's, Delicious Orchard, something of that sort. 30 seconds. We're gonna just keep mixing that. We're putting that back on heat because our 30 seconds is up, and you're just gonna keep mixing. That's all you're gonna do. Yeah, creme fraiche, but it's worth the flavor. Great flavor, and chives. We're gonna add chives as a garnish towards the end. And you're gonna have artisan bread. We don't have that today. We're gonna have that for the final speech. But put down artisan bread, and it has a nice surface area for you to put your eggs on, and that's what we're looking for. And it blends the flavors just really well together. So we're almost on the 30. So funny thing about this recipe is Gordon Ramsay is kind of like known for this at this point. All he does, everyone makes him do it. And because it's so simple, it doesn't require a lot of ingredients. Now we're gonna season black pepper and salt. Now that our eggs are almost done, that's the time you season. So now this is what we're looking for. We want to look for that clumpiness. As I was saying, it's kind of Gordon Ramsay's thing now. Kind of funny. He enjoys doing it. Everyone asks him to do it, and I think it's so simple, and anyone can really do this recipe. So we're gonna just keep mixing. We get a nice texture out of it. So now we're gonna add the creme fraiche, because now we're finally towards the end of the process. You're gonna add 1 teaspoon of the creme fraiche. Like I said, so the eggs have a very low amount of heat needed for the cook. So the creme fraiche kind of stops the egg cooking process. Otherwise, you would have very rubbery eggs. So now we're gonna add the creme fraiche and mix the creme fraiche into all that egg. While that's happening, take off heat. There's my timer to let me know. We're gonna get chives. The chives are similar to onion, I would say, or scallions. And we're just gonna, a nice knife, and we're gonna just do a push-pull technique. That's what I like to do. Push into it, pull back. Push into it, pull back. And this you can add much as more or less that you want. There's no limit. You don't even have to add if you want, but he always does. So, I like scallions, or I shouldn't say scallion, chive, I should say. There we got a nice amount there. We're gonna plate. This time you would plate your eggs onto bread. But like I So that would be for the final speech. Eggs, and we're gonna add our chives to that. Add a nice green to it. So I hope I was able to help you learn how to make scrambled eggs like Gordon Ramsay does, and it inspires you that you can now cook and start your day off like a chef.